Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. September 14th, 6:30 p.m. And I had no idea I was going to be doing this. But something just like always with me, it happened and I got a kick out of it, and I tagged my little intro tonight, perspectives. And so much has happened this past week. I tell you why I haven't loaded up anything on the videos of late is there's so much bad news, and I was busy taking it in, that by the time I got through watching it, analyzing it, following it, figuring out, processing it, I just didn't feel like talking. I really didn't. And I wasn't going to tonight. And just as I was about to go and take my shower, I saw this new podcaster. To me, he's new. And let's see, his name, let me see. I wrote it down because I said, that guy, oh gosh, I know a lot of you would cut this and start over. I'm not going to do that. Oh golly, I was gonna. Maybe I am. That's too much. I'll just keep talking. There it is. Thank God. Ronnie Christian. This newly, well, he's been retired now a while, but so I click on him, and for the first time, and I'm listening, and he was talking about how much he loves retirement. And I'm coming up on 12 years that I've been retired, and anyway, I sent him a comment. I hope you got it, Ronnie. I'm right with you, buddy. And I just love it. And I gotta throw one out there because nobody in these videos that are retired ever speak of this one. I mean, they talk about all the great things that they love doing, and the ones that are having a good time. A lot are not having that great a time in this retirement stuff. But for those that are, I never hear them mention this one item that I talked to my daughter about quite a bit. And it's this, I can sleep whenever I want to. If I want to stay up all night and get up early in the morning, like 2, 3, and have a little coffee and YouTube around, I can do that. And if I want to stop at 6 and say, you know what, I think I'll take a nap, I can do that. And now all the time now, I'm taking care of my puppy. I let her out at 6:30 and every morning, and she does anyway. So, but that's one of the things I never hear anybody talk about is this freedom of they're all it's busy doing this and busy doing that, and me, I'm man. I tell you what, I like this being able to rest when I want. I worked 4 on 4 off, 12-hour shifts for the last 25 years at this last place I worked for before I retired. And talk about a mess. When I was listening to you, Ronnie, I was thinking about it took me 2 years to get myself to where I was oriented and where I could really enjoy the moment. And I know that sounds crazy. You're retired. You ought to be enjoying, Well, it wasn't like that. I don't know. After, I worked for 40 years, shift work, and then that last 25, 12-hour shifts, it really threw me off, and it took, and I'm not kidding one bit. It took me 2 years, but I conquered it. And I'm having a great time now. So back to this week. It has been so full of highs and lows and ups and downs, and Okay, I got my new present. All right. You know, all you guys, I don't know why in the hell y'all never would say what it was. It's okay for the new ones out there that are wondering what that is. That's the microphone and transmitter DJI. Anyway, I never could get y'all to stop long enough and focus in to where I could see what it was, but there it is. That's the mini micro. And I did get it to connect the other day. That was fun, just going through that motion. And then on the downside, when I started looking up DJI products, now all of a sudden there's some kind of freeze and you can't get. I want the drone, so I'm looking forward to that. And I was watching John Griffin shooting his. I just love his videos, and he does that walk through the water and the with the puppies and all, and that is so cool. And I said, man, I have got to get me a drone. And then I'm going to have to get my buddy Carl over here to show me how to operate the thing. But there it is again. I'm looking forward to it, and I think that's what this retirement thing is. It's good God, just stay active and keep your mind filled with good thoughts. I shared a little bit of that the other day, that as a man thinketh. It's all about the thoughts and the things that are going on, and watching Robert and Mary Ann and their 52 years the other day. And then my friend, I call him Mountain Man Mike, in the Ouachita Mountains. And I really enjoy his shorts, and he's got so many of that now, and I like them all, and I sure enjoy all of you coming in like you do. And then there's Larry that does retirement survival. I really like your videos, and so many of you are becoming like my family. Living alone like I do talk to the daughter. Oh gosh, that brings up a story, and after this story, that'll probably be the end. But about 2 weeks ago, I love Elon Musk. Don't care but I love Elon Musk. I love President Trump. I really do, and I think they're trying to. And anyway, I'm just worried about their protection now. But about 2 weeks ago, Elon started posting on, he's doing his YouTube, and he is really, it's always an education, and I love his videos and what he has to say. But he mentioned that we're coming into a shift, and I've got a desk calendar here, and boys and girls, today is the day that the shift is supposed to start. And anyway, so I put Elon's date of change is what it's called. And it starts on the 14th, and that's today. Well, so I mentioned it to my daughter and her husband. I said, I don't know what's coming, but something is. Well, all right. So they said, just Elon saying that might have just been to get, hits on his podcast. I said, I don't think so. The richest man in the world, I don't think so. He's got other things to do. And Candy Apple Red Tesla, that's the one. But anyway, so I started listening to the other economist, Mearsheimer, Sachs, the other one I was listening to, Clayton Moore on Redacted. And so I'm listening to these folks, and they're all saying the same doggone thing. Something big is about to hit America. Okay, so I tell my daughter that. And I told her today was the day. All right. And about 3 o'clock, phone rings. It's her. And I pick it up. Dad, it's happened. And I said, what? What? She said, whatever it is, it's happening. And I said, what are you talking about? She said, our lights, they're flickering. And I said, well, my television's, it isn't flickering, and I got lights on, and anyway, everything's kind of normal here. And I said, listen, honey, I said, I tell you what, we hang up, call the electric company and see if they're having some kind of outage or surge or whatever. And that'll take your mind off of it. You know, that way you'll know. And she said, oh, okay. She said, I thought this is it. I said, hell, you know, the day isn't over. It could be it. But anyway, I out of all of those economists, they all left me with this. They never would say what it is that's about to happen, but they said it's starting. And so I wish us all luck, you know. I wish it's all good stuff. What is it? Green lights, and I really am. Wouldn't that be a damn mess? I never got to fly my damn drone, and I never got it. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to stay with a positive outlook, and I just love this life, and I love retirement, and I love all of y'all, and the ones that do like me, and the ones that don't like me, and whatever. It's too short for all that. You know, I've been posting a lot on Charlie Kirk and Erica, and I'm so sorry. And the world is it's in a state that I've never known. I'm 74, or gonna be in January, but and I've never seen this. I haven't. I hope that maybe Elon will shift to some good, and the change will go to the good and the better, and that's what I'm going to hope for. And I just know that life is good, and a whole lot of it has to do with what we do with it. You know, it's you know, it was in one of your videos. You mentioned, you know, be ready, get ready, and prepare. And I really believe in that. And so, that brings to mind. All right, I've been watching all of y'all, and I have let myself go, and I'm out of shape. And I was a guy that used to run 5 miles 3 or 4 times a week, and I followed Kenneth Cooper's aerobics, my point system. I'd get all my points in one run, but for the week. But anyway, through the years, when the wife got sick, I could make excuses and all that stuff, but I've just let myself get out of shape. And then after watching Mike, Mountain Man Mike, and I saw Robert, and he talks about it, and just a minute ago, Ronnie, my new YouTuber that's retired. Everybody's working out and taking care of themselves, and I'm going to do the same doggone thing. I don't know that I'm going to go all the way carnivore, but I'm going to doggone sure cut back on the sweets and see if that doesn't help me out a lot. But I see that I've talked long enough, and I love all of you, and I hope we make it through the day. And Elon, if you want to give just a little more insight as to what it is that's going to happen, that's okay with me. All right. Everybody stay safe. And remember, if we ain't having fun, it's our own damn fault. I love you. Bye-bye.